Hello there, welcome to Saberduel Gaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to Saberduel Wrestling on WWE2K25, and it is going to be a very special episode today. As of last week, we are engaging on a little bit of a mirroring real life, a little bit of a last time is now tour, as every episode will include John Cena. That will go right up to his formal retirement. But as part of it today, we wanted to introduce something I'd been thinking up and cooking up for a little while, which is a new title belt, the Saberduel Wrestling International Champion. So what is the International Champion? So it is going to be a little bit different. The International Champion is going to be a champion from whatever country. And then the challenger, which will be every week, there will be a challenger, has to be from a different country. So if the champion is Japanese, the challenger cannot be from Japan. So every match has to be an international match. So it can't pass from Canadian to Canadian to Canadian. It has to go from one country to another. Also, what we are going to do is most weeks, unless storyline reasons, I will be putting up a vote with a few different countries, asking people to vote on. Or if I've decided the country that will challenge, I will throw your options up there and let people vote on it. So today's episode will focus on an entire tournament, and of course we have representing America, John Cena, representing Japan, the Great Muta, representing Ireland, Finn Balor, Austria, Gunther, France, Andre the Giant, Scotland, Drew McIntyre, representing Russia, Ilya Dragunov, and representing Canada, Bret the Hitman Hart. I am going to play every single match all the way through, which should lead us to, I believe, 7 matches. Magnificent Logo says, it feels like it's been so long. It has been a week. I haven't done a stream since the last episode of Saberduel Wrestling. That is due to a mixture of being away at the weekend and a very, very hectic week, and being a little bit under the weather as well, if I'm honest. A little bit of a cold and stuff. But hopefully we can have a fun stream tonight as we crown our first ever international champion. Okay. And all of these matches will be standard rules. And I, in this one, will be representing as John Cena, because of course I will. Also, I believe... Oh, why does it say entrances off? Well, we'll have to change that after this one. I believe, although I'm not certain, I have actually got damage retention on. So, have to be very careful from one fight to the next. So currently John Cena will be representing America, the Great Muta, of course a huge Japanese legend representing Japan. Ooh. John Cena with that big slam on the outside makes his way back into the ring. Big salute. I had been thinking about a title belt like this for a while. So for anyone who's just attended, this is going to be a tournament across the entire stream to crown a new champion on Saberduel Wrestling called the International Champion. The difference behind this title is every single match that is fought for the title, the challenger has to be from a different country than the challenger. The champion and challenger have to be from different countries, basically. so that every match will be an international match. Magnificent says, any Thanksgiving stream? Well, Thanksgiving isn't a thing here. It's not something that actually exists in this country. It only exists in America. So I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. However, would I be willing to do a stream on Thanksgiving? That will depend on if I'm doing anything else on that day. But possibly, I could maybe do one on that day. Hello to Raza is Retro. Throwing out the Val Venus quotes there. What? Do you see the green mist? Oh my word. Oh my word, that mist was vicious. Raza says Val Venus's character was based on my life story. What you mean? Someone tried to use a sword to cut off your... never mind, actually. Whoa. Big gut shot. Oh. Big shoulder charge. Oh, and a spear by the Great Muta takes Cena down. Oh, and a knee shot. Oh. Great Muta is representing very well here. Raza says, yes, someone did, but I killed. Well, that's an understandable response, let's be honest. Well, of course I twisted it, Raza. I don't think I'm going to let you... Magnificent says, did you see the new Super Mario Galaxy? The trailer for Super Mario Galaxy, the movie? Yes, I did. I don't know why they went straight for Galaxy instead of World. They should have gone from Super Mario Brothers to Super Mario World, then to Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, it's on YouTube, Raza. My only gripe is I believe Brie Larson is playing Rosalina, and I can't stand Brie Larson. Oh, leaped over that, and a stomp to the head by Cena. Raz says, I will check it out later. It does look interesting. The intro to it is all very funny with Bowser. Big back body drop. Raz says, I heard Shrek 6 is coming out. I was never a huge fan of a lot of the Shrek films. The first one was fine. I liked the first one, but then after that I just kind of lost interest. Oh my word. Musa, you can't see me. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And John Cena is going through to the semi-finals of our new tournament to crown. Raza says John Cena's retired, right? No. He is currently in the midst of a retirement sort of tour. So he's currently the Intercontinental Champion in real life. He's going to be wrestling on an upcoming Raw. And then he will be, I believe, in the War Games match at Survivor Series. And then after that, his last match will be Saturday night's main event in December. Okay. In this match, I think I will play as Finn Balor, representing Ireland. Raza says, who's the world champion now? So the world champion is CM Punk. The WWE champion is Cody Rhodes. His last match isn't in 6 or 7 days. His last match isn't until December. But yes, after that, he then will retire. Oh, right. Sorry, Magnificent. Didn't realize you were joking. Well, you will be happy to know, Raza, that there is this international tournament will have a Canadian representing in Bret the Hitman Hart. Raza says his Boston entrance was epic. Trying to remember which one that was. Raza says, Saber, thanks for taking part in the Marble Madness Mayhem Challenge. No problem, dude. I don't expect I will be scoring anywhere outside of bottom place, but I'll take it. Magnificent says, Haribo? Indeed, Haribo. It was a fizzy cherry. Hello, Major. It's currently Sega Major 777. Your name keeps changing, dude. It says John Cena winner Intercontinental Championships. First time. Yeah, it's his first time ever winning the Intercontinental title. Raza says, I'm no longer Canadian. I am moving to the motherland, England. Well, jolly good show, sir. Thank you for being already subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it, dude. Raza says, and asked for Raza to come and unite the kingdom one retro gamer at a time. Like some sort of big amalgamation of retro gamers. Well, that was Finn Balor representing Ireland and Austria's representation in this tournament. Gunther. Magnificent says Stranger Things Season 5 Part 1 comes out on Thanksgiving. Am I watching it? I will be watching. Well, I was tempted to sort of wait and try and watch it, like, all together. But I think there'd be too many spoilers. And Mural says, Undisputed Champion John Cena, Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, I do think it's likely to be Gunther versus Cena for his last match for the IC title. Although, that's not what I want. Like, I don't think Gunther needs it. Raza says, Malaysia is beautiful. Lots of love for Kuala Lumpur and Johor City. Very nice. The Ring General. Okay. Raza says Gunther sucks. I mean, I don't think he sucks, but I just don't think he needs the match against Cena, if I'm honest. He's already retired Goldberg this year. Mural says Joker 3 movie November. See, I didn't think the last Joker film was... I'm surprised they're making another one. Raz says, have an awesome stream. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you swinging by. Whoa, what a move by Finn Balor. Leaping over the rope. Finn Balor using all the athleticism. Big clothesline running off the apron. Oh, Gunther making his way into the ring. That's an awkward looking leg drop. Both look injured from that. Well, Japan has been eliminated by America when Great Muta was beaten by John Cena. Which one of these great wrestling nations will be eliminated next? Will it be Ireland or will it be Austria? Oh, what a shot by Finn Balor. Representing the Judgment Day, who have had a lot of recent success in Saberduel wrestling. Oh, big clubbing blow by Gunther. And now, what the heck is that? Gunther going for the power. Oh my word. Sidewalk slam. And Finn Balor needs to be careful here. Irish Whip Gunther into the barricade before making it back into the ring. Oof. Dropkick takes out the knee. Finn Balor picking up Gunther, stomps to the gut. Forearm. Irish whip. And now. Oh, what a splash off the second turnbuckle. Finn Balor hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out. Whoa, whoa, no, whoa. Gunther. Powerbomb. But it's a rope break that saves Finn Balor. Oh, escapes. Gunther makes it to his feet. Finn Balor connects. Now Finn Balor going to the top as Gunther playing trouble. Misses the coup de grace. Gunther straight into reverse, going for a suplex, and it's a roll-up by Finn Balor. Has both legs hooked. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Finn Balor has defeated Gunther to progress to the next round, where he will face John Cena in the semi-final. Finn Balor versus Cena will be our semi-final match. Magnificent Saber, how are you feeling? 10 times greater from 0 to 10. Well, I currently have a bit of a cold. So I think the best I can go for is a 6. If I'm honest. Like a solid 6 is about the best I've got. Okay. Should I play as Andre or Drew McIntyre? Who do we think? Andre or Drew McIntyre? Magnificent says 10 times greater. Oh, it's that classic line. That all-time iconic line of Magnificent logos. Who do we think I should be? Drew McIntyre. We've got a Drew from Magnificent. Well, then, that's what we will do. Oh, it keeps turning the entrances off. Entrances on. Okay. Andre the Giant. Icon of 80s wrestling. Representing France. The size of this man. This huge, huge legend. One giant nipple sticking out uncomfortably. Hardly Quinn says, I agree, Drew. That's okay. I am already playing as Drew. So you have your wish. Well, Drew McIntyre is a big guy, but it is going to be a chore to take out that absolute giant. Let's see how the Scotsman is able to do. He may need that sword if he's going to take out Andre the Giant. Magnificent says, Hartley, how are you feeling? 10 times greater than normal from 0 to 10. Okay. I think this is my first time playing as Drew, if I'm honest. Looks like he's got the dark red with the black. Hardly Gwyn says, oh, I think I'm a decent 7 or 8. Hi, Magnificent. I apologize. Sometimes when I cough, I will try and mute my mic so I don't deafen you. But I might not always make it in time. How about time? Whoa! Ow! Big fight off here. What a start to this fight. Oh, mercy. Andre stalking him. Oh, what a big right hand. Crushing his head, shaking it from side to side. This looks brutal. Throws Drew down. Andre the Giant is absolutely manhandling the massive Scotsman, Drew McIntyre. Will one of these make it to the final? Because if they are going to, they will have a lot to overcome first. Oh my word. Poor Drew McIntyre is in trouble here. Oh, big flapjack. That looked brutal. And that's over. Oh my word. Record time. Andre the Giant just beat me as Drew. Andre the Giant's going through. Wow. Barely took a hit of damage. And as I think we have damage carry-on switched on, I think. And it was a disappointing match. That was a crap match. Andre could be a favourite. Wow. These matches have ended fast. I will say, if by the way this tournament ends and we haven't even hit an hour of a stream, I will do other matches. Don't worry. Okay. Now it will be Ilya Dragunov of Russia versus Bret Hitman Hart of Canada. And the fact that one of these will have Andre the Giant, a fresh Andre the Giant, waiting for them, should be terrifying. Ilya Dragunov may be the mad Russian, the mad dragon, but even he may not be mad enough to think he can go toe-to-toe with Andre the Giant, who just decimated Drew McIntyre without really a lick of damage. This man is, of course, currently in real life the US champion, having defeated Sami Zayn to win the title in an open challenge. Either way, Ilya Dragunov first will be going head-to-head with a man who has justifiably claimed to be the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. The excellence of execution. Bret the Hitman Hart. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers. One of my top favorites back in the 90s, in his prime. Multiple-time WWF champion. Intercontinental champion, beating Mr. Perfect and Roddy Piper. One at SummerSlam, one at WrestleMania. Beat the likes of Yokozuna and Ric Flair for his WWF titles. Former tag team champion, former US champion. Won titles, including the world title in WCW as well. Okay, well, this one should be very, very different to the short, clubbering mess that was the last one. Bret Hart throws Ilya Dragunov back. Low strike there. Dragunov picks him up. Counter by the Hitman and hits a neck breaker. Right away, Hitman targeting the head. Locks on a chin lock. These are two very, very skilled technicians. Although, I think the Hitman is much more likely to be a technical wrestler. Whereas Dragunov, while he has that in his arsenal, also likes to hit some very brutal strikes. Hitman picks up Ilya Dragunov. Oh, turns it into a headlock. Switches it round, goes into an armbar. I haven't seen that Welcome to Derry. Magnificent was just mentioning that. I think because it's not on a channel I have. Oh, it's a counter by Dragunov. And a takedown by the Hitman, locking in the armbar, picking him up. Elbow, drives it in. Now Dragunov strikes to the gut. Hitman with a counter, and counters with a strike to the gut of his own. Crucifix into a slam. These two putting on a very different type of match than we have seen so far. Bret Hart taking Ilya Dragunov up high. Looks like we're going for double underhook suplex off the top. What a slam that was. We've got a "This is awesome" chant from the crowd. The Hitman targets the knees, the legs, which of course sets up nicely for the sharpshooter. Hitman going for a pile driver, but Dragunov counters it. Coming up, strikes to the face. Whoa, counter. And a German suplex. Beautifully hit. Hitman. Oh, and all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Not like him, but he connects with an elbow. Beautifully hit. Hitman. Irish whip over the top. Stunner. Drops Dragunov down to the outside. Hitman runs. Elbow. Right to the heart. We're at the Hitman Hart, who is a former Halloween Havoc champion here on Saberduel Wrestling, but he has not held a title belt since then. What a crossbody! Oh, Dragunov. Oh, what a takedown. Miss. Takes out the knee. Oh, misses the discus clothesline. Takedown. Hitman. Looking for the sharpshooter. It is countered by Dragunov. Now, Hitman with a pile driver. Hit very hard. Now, this time can he lock in the sharpshooter? Connects. Can he get the submission? Yes, he does. The Mad Dragon has to tap. And Bret the Hitman Hart goes through. But waiting for him is Andre the Giant. Ouch. Bret the Hitman Hart can celebrate this win. The first step on the path to being the first ever international champion. However, this is what the next round looks like. John Cena versus Finn Balor and Andre the Giant versus the Hitman. America versus Ireland. John Cena versus Finn Balor. Both took some damage in their first round fights. Took some heavy hits. But both came out very much victorious. John Cena, of course, took that miss to the face from the Great Muta. Finn Balor took damage of his own in his match, but mainly to his knees from his own move. He went for that coup de grace off the top, missed, and hit nothing but ground. I don't know that Finn Balor ever fought John Cena. So this might be a first time ever right here on Saberduel Wrestling. Well, Finn Balor is a former multiple-time NXT champion, a former Universal champion. former tag team champion. Pretty sure he's been a United States or Intercontinental champion as well. However, in contrast, well, that would be a very impressive resume compared to anyone else. John Cena is a record-setting 17 times WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. Not to mention former US champion, current Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion. John Cena has done it all. But that would just make the scalp more impressive for Finn Balor. Hardly Quinn says, I prefer Finn, to be honest. Well, thanks, dude. Even though I'm playing as John Cena. Hurts my feelings. Magnificent says I was gone for 6 months, 4 months, and nobody noticed. And where were you gone? John Cena. Big slam throws Finn Balor down. It's a huge clothesline. Massive power advantage for John Cena here. Oh, and speed now being used by Finn Balor. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Finn Balor looking to escape and switch. Takedown by Balor. Elbow shot by Cena there. And now Finn Balor using that technical wrestling to take out Cena. Takes him down. He is just out wrestling Cena left, right, and center. But instead, a big drop kick by Cena. And John Cena and Finn Balor have both taken damage. You can see below. And John Cena, Finn Balor, they have got to be careful because as it stands, they have both taken some big hits. Waiting for them on the other side will either be Bret Hart or a very fresh Andre the Giant. Huge clothesline. Oh, and a spear. Takes Finn Balor out. Big splash off the ringside. You can see the damage that's been carried over from the previous matches. That is going to make Andre the Giant an especially dangerous opponent. Finn Balor struggling to make his way back into the ring. Finn Balor makes it back in. I think he was trying to roll. Oh, whoa, counter. John Cena rolling over. 1, 2. Oh, whoa. Finn Balor countering it again into a backslide. Kick out by Cena. Irish whip. Oh, they both missed each other. This is going to be very, very dangerous because both of these guys have taken damage. Oh. John Cena picks up Finn Balor. Straight down, face first. Irish whip. Balor being taken all the way up high. John Cena. What a German suplex. Oof. Cena going up high. Big splash. Hooks the leg. Will it be enough? 1, 2. It's a kick out. Finn Balor. Fair play, because he has taken so much damage that he is still going. Clothesline over the top. John Cena is all kinds of psyched up. Finn Balor looking to try and conserve some energy. Oh, duck. Shoulder tackle. Oh, and a spear by Finn Balor. Takes out Cena. Takedown. Big clothesline. Cena picks up Finn Balor. Goes for F5. Well, no, not F5. FU. 1, 2. It's a kick out. I am so confused. How the hell is Cena not being able to put away Finn Balor? What a Hurricane Rana that is. We've got a fight forever chant here. Unfortunately, I think if either of these guys are left chasing the fight any longer, the finals will escape them. Hits an elbow, hooks the leg. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. And John Cena, despite taking some serious damage across these two fights, has made it to the finals. And John Cena is one step away from being the first ever international champion on Saberduel Wrestling. Well, this next fight is going to be something very, very different, as we will have Andre the Giant versus Bret Hitman Hart. The massive size of Andre, which allowed him to get through to the semi-final without taking any real damage, versus the technical excellence of Bret Hitman Hart. It is France versus Canada, which should be an interesting conundrum for you French Canadians out there. Yeah, it is Haribo time. Meant to ask, by the way, I don't know if Magnificent is still there, but Magnificent mentioned about having seen that Welcome to Dairy series. Just wondered what it's like. Is it any good? Okay. Bret Hart. Many times Bret Hart had to overcome giants. We're talking giants like Yokozuna, giants like The Undertaker. There is no giant like Andre. However, if there's anyone that can take down this massive, massive man, it's Bret Hart. Okay, a place against John Cena in the finals of the Tournament to Crown Saberduel Wrestling's International Championship. Oh my word! One strike to the skull by Andre the Giant has dropped him, has dropped Bret Hart. Bret Hart in serious trouble. Oh my word, no way. Oh my word! He somehow managed to get Andre over the top. And now, the Hitman, using that excellence of execution to be able to try and take something away from Andre. Oh my God, Andre just throwing and slams his knee into the face of the Hitman. He's choking out the Hitman. Bret Hart is in serious trouble. Whoa! The Hitman just dragged back out Andre, which broke the count. He knew he was going to struggle to get in. So he tripped Andre and used every bit of power he had. And he is targeting the knees of Andre, targeting the legs of Andre. Smart. This is what makes the Hitman the excellence of execution. No, Magnificent, there has not been any of that. We save that for special occasions. I tell you what, the next time I'll do that will be the stream where we do John Cena's sort of farewell match. Oh, what a crucifix takedown by the Hitman. Targeting the arm now of the massive Andre. And again with the crucifix slam. He is having to use his whole body to take down Andre. Oh, and Andre now targeting the leg, throws the Hitman by it. Goes for a pin. Hitman managing to kick out. It is not going to be easy. Whoa. Whoa, duck. Oh my word, no way! Hitman with a suplex. Finally, some damage being done to Andre here. No way, backdrop countered the pile driver attempt, I believe it was going to be by the Hitman. Andre dragging the Hitman. Hitman wisely, very wisely rolling out of the ring. No way. Oh, Andre just slammed him down. Two-handed choke slam. Oh, good Lord. The Hitman must be broken. He just dropped his entire body weight, sat down on the upper rib cage of the Hitman. Hitman somehow still fighting. Irish whip against the barricade, takes down the Giant. Hitman making it into the ring. Will Andre be able to break the count? Make the count? Crossbody by the Hitman. I think between, so Magnificent asked me which version of Pennywise I prefer. I think both are so different. I don't think one is better than the other. I think they're both very, very different versions. I think now actually think Skarsgård's version is better. When I was young, I would have always said I loved the original, but I think now I can see that this one is an improvement, if I'm honest. Hitman. He's going for the sharpshooter. Got Andre's close to the ropes, though. He might be able... He is, and he's broken it. That is unfortunate for the Hitman. Who probably, if he'd been able to get Andre away from the ropes, might have been able to get a win. But maybe Andre was just too close. Just too big for the Hitman to be able to move. Elbow, but it misses. Andre moves out the way. Strike to the gut by the Hitman. Crucifix, but he manages to hold on for a pin. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a kick out by Andre. Hitman is throwing everything at this fight. Right hand. Andre with a huge chop. Hitman with a chop. Andre. Hitman. Andre again. Hitman misses. Oh, Andre with a strike and another. Oh, big chop. Big strike. Oh, Andre. Oh, my word. Andre hits again. And it's a big splash. Hitman kicked out. All kinds of credit to Bret Hart for surviving that. Magnificent says, but I need that word. Well, dude, you will have to learn to survive without it, my friend. What a leg drop off the top rope. And now Andre slides outside the ring. Plancha over the top by the Hitman, who is somehow managing to survive a fight with the massive Andre the Giant. Lobs him into the corner. Hitman now causing damage to the Giant. How is he doing this? Maybe Andre the Giant is starting to burn out now. Hitman makes it into the ring. Can Andre make it back? He has 4 seconds. He makes it in. Hitman with a big clothesline. Oh my word, takes him all the way out. No way. He's going to try and pile drive him outside on his head. Hitman, he's putting the sharpshooter on outside the ring. He can't win here. He can't win it out here. But he can do enough damage that Andre won't be able to make it back into the ring. Oh my word, but Andre is up again. Hitman must be absolutely devastated. Just wondering what he has to do. Oh, it's a drop. The Hitman has done everything he can. Whoa, 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 whoa. He went for the sharpshooter. It was countered. The leg drop was countered. Big clothesline, low down. Hitman going up top again. Top rope leg drop. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Bret the Hitman Hart has somehow, some way defeated Andre the Giant in one of the best matches we have had on Saberduel Wrestling. Absolutely incredible performance by the Hitman, who will now face John Cena in the International Championship Finals. Magnificent Logo says Cena versus Hart. Wow, absolutely. What a match. Both of these men have taken damage. It is gonna be a tough one. But one of these men will be crowned the Saberduel Wrestling International Champion. Hello, Magnificent Logo, throwing in some random faces. Okay. Well, one way or another, we are about to crown an international champion. It will be either America or Canada. Remember, the rules for this championship will be that if a Canadian is holding it, the champion has to be from a different country to Canada. If an American is holding it, the challenger cannot be from America. The matches, every match, has to be an international match. Wrestlers representing different countries going head to head. Magnificent asks, how has it been 55 minutes? I know, that just seemed to have flown by. I was actually worried the stream was going to be over too early. We will have John Cena feature in one way or another every single stream between now and his last match. Whether we have him on the Saberduel Wrestling before Saturday night's main event, or whether we do one more afterwards, I'll sort of go by. By the way, that doesn't mean I'll never use him on Saberduel Wrestling. I just mean we're focusing on particularly having him during this time. Well, Magnificent says, Saber, your streams are so chill, nothing could get in the way. I try and keep it chill, mates. I mean, I appreciate that. That's good praise. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try and have them be nice and relaxed. Sometimes I might be focused on something in particular in a game, and then I'm a little bit less chill, or maybe I'm a little bit less chatty sometimes. But on the whole, I try and let them just be fun, relaxed. You know, I do my best. I do my best. Magnificent says, you're always chill, bro. Man, thank you. Fist bump, fist bump. I am giving the fist bump, even though you're not there. That's me giving the fist bump. There it is, the newly made International Championship belt. See the flags all around the central globe there. A brand new belt for Saberduel Wrestling. And it is going to be between America and Canada. Both of these men have taken damage big time in previous matches. Oh, and uses a stunner. The Hitman was trying to go for a sleeper early there. Again, both have taken damage. This match might not be a long one, because both of these guys have taken all kinds of hurt. And Hitman takes out the knee of Cena, rolls him over. Kick out before a count of one. Hitman staying on the offensive here. Hitman has me in all kinds of trouble. Oh, and it's a kick to the face. Hitman missed that, and now he is in trouble. Oh, counter again. Takes out the knee. John Cena is in trouble. This match is not going to last long at all. They have both taken so much damage. I really maybe should have thought about putting that damage carry on to off, because it's going to impact these matches. This one might not last long at all. Oh my lord, what a twisting pile driver. Kick out by Cena. Uses that resiliency. Rolls out of the ring. Oh, and it's a strike by the Hitman. Oh my word. Drop kicks John Cena to the outside. John Cena is in all kinds of trouble. He is hurt. I mean, they both are, but right from the get-go, Cena rolled back into the ring. Needs to get up here. Suplex snaps out by Bret Hart. Oh my word, he's locking in the sharpshooter already. This is going to be trouble. He's going to tap. He is going to tap. He's tapped. Oh my lord. Bret Hart has defeated John Cena in the final. And Bret the Hitman Hart is the first time ever brand new international champion. Look at the bruises all over Bret Hart. Wow. Well, that was not expected, but it was impactful. Magnificent says W Hart. Magnificent says, I've been getting back into 2K25. I haven't played it in a while. Yeah, I mean, I mainly only play it when I'm doing the streams. Although every now and then I have been doing My Rise, because I hadn't actually completed My Rise yet. And I want to make sure I finish it before next year when I do a review of the game. Well, that right there is the stream. We have a winner and a first time ever international champion, Bret Hart, defeating Ilya Dragunov, Andre the Giant, and John Cena. As much as I was trying to get John Cena to win it, I can't say I'm unhappy with that. I love Bret Hart. So Bret Hart being the first champion, I am all okay with. That means that the challenges for this title have to come from a country other than Canada for as long as Bret Hart is holding it. No Canadians can challenge for the title. That right there is our new champion. Magnificent says, do you think you would ever do 2K25 online? What do you mean by online? Do you mean as in, like, play against other people online? Potentially. I don't like playing online with random strangers, though. Like, I prefer playing with friends and stuff in general. But maybe. Magnificent says, no, don't end it yet. No, it only feels like it's been 25 minutes. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will do one more match, separate to the tournament. We haven't had a women's match tonight. So, let's do that. We will do... Tell you what we'll do. Nah, there's no pressure, mate. It's okay. Don't worry. I don't mind. We will do We're going to do a battle royal. A women's battle royal. 8-way. The winner can challenge for the women's title next. So, and I'm going to try and pick women that we haven't used as much. So let's see. Who shall I play as? Someone I haven't played as much. Definitely played as Charlotte Flair. Chelsea Green. I like Chelsea Green. Okay, so I'll put her in it. Menon says, I don't know if you answered this yet, but do you think you would ever do... Yeah, I did answer. I said potentially. Generally, I prefer playing against people I know in real life rather than just sort of like random people and stuff. I don't find that as fun. But it's possible. Yeah, potentially. Who else? We've definitely used Rhea Ripley. We haven't used Scarlett. Go on, we'll throw Scarlett in there. Maxine Dupree. Michelle McCool. Never really liked her very much. Who else? We've definitely used Trish Stratus. We've used Victoria. But you know what? We'll throw Victoria in because I think she's only had one match. Sensational Sherry? I don't think we've ever used her. We'll throw Becky Lynch in. Magnificent says, what would you think if WWE did Cody versus Roman again? I think that's fine. You just have to give it a reason to matter. I think Cody versus Roman should happen again when Cody is a heel so that it feels different. That's what makes the most sense to me. It makes sense for them to do it again because they're one apiece. They've won one each. So they could absolutely do it again, but I do think it should be when Cody is a heel so that it feels different. Julia, we've not used her. Go on then. So, this will be a battle royal with the winner getting to face Jade Cargill for the women's title, which will then happen next week. Victoria was one of the coolest characters in women's wrestling for a long time. And they gave her a really sort of cheesy crap music and gimmick afterwards. Sensational Sherry was a former women's champion, but is probably mostly known for being a manager for the likes of Shawn Michaels, with her voice being the start of his music, but also for $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and Macho Man Randy Savage, who was at that time called Macho King, and she was called Sensational Queen Sherry. She was very, very briefly partnered with Marty Jannetty as well, I think. and very briefly had a little run appearing alongside Kurt Angle when he was preparing to feud with Shawn Michaels. That's a very weird looking attire. That is so 80s, it hurts. And here is Scarlett. This is already a very cool entrance, by the way. That's a very cool look. Magnificent says, WWE is bad in 2025. I've had a lot of people say that they're not happy with WWE at the moment. Me personally, I'm not minding it. I think you have to hold in mind what the time of year as well. At this time of year, yeah, you've got Survivor Series coming up, but other than that, everything's winding up down a bit. It picks up once it's getting towards WrestleMania again. Magnificent says TKO is a big problem. They're a company. They're going to try and make sure it's run like a business. They want it to make money, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think for me, I think the first year they were in and the first build up to WrestleMania was incredible. Everything was perfect. The next one with John Cena's run, it was a mix. So for me, I will give them until after WrestleMania this next year. That's when I'll sort of judge them a bit more. Maybe at some point we should do an international women's championship as well. Magnificent says, why don't you like Brie Larson? I'll be honest, I've just seen interviews with her where I think she always came across as quite rude towards the other cast members of the Avengers. Quite arrogant and pushy. Just don't necessarily like her. I don't wish her any ill or anything like that. I wouldn't not watch it because she's in it. But yeah. This says 3 words. Corner bar. Corner ball 3. I don't know what's happening here. What's going on? Well, both Tatum Paxley and JC Jane have recently feuded over the NXT Women's Championship. Magnificent now says Kofna Wudge. Wakamas. I think, I feel like your keyboard is having a bit of a nightmare, dude. Yeah, I can't read a word you're saying. Hardly Quinn says his magnificent feeling okay. I think he's just needing some special time to himself now, I think. It's just needs a little break, maybe. Chelsea Green, your current Women's United States champion, by the way. I love Chelsea Green. I think she's awesome. Magnificent says, sorry, I'm just feeling 0 out of 10 greater than normal. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. I hope you get back to your normal 10 times greater than normal at the earliest possible time. Well, guys, we have crowned our new international champion in Bret the Hitman Hart here tonight. And now one of these women in this Battle Royal over the top rope elimination will get the chance to challenge Jade Cargill for the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Championship. And I believe Julia here, who's making her first time ever debut on Saberduel Wrestling, will be the last of the 8 participants to make her way to the ring. It's the first time I've used her since I bought the DLC she was in, actually. Well, I'm not actually using her, but first time we've seen her. Magnificent says, Saber, are you EM? Am I M? I am about to sneeze, by the way, so I'm going to mute. Excuse me, that was a very loud sneeze. I would have deafened you, poor people. I'm always, Oh, I am, as soon as I end this stream, I will be going to blow my nose and maybe have like a lem sip or something. Whoa, jeez, they kicked off quickly. Okay, so I'm Chelsea Green, the one in the red. But whoever wins this will be the #1 contender. Oh, Victoria targeting Chelsea Green there briefly. We have a prediction from Magnificent for Becky to win. Well, sensational. Sherry has been eliminated. So that is one out of the mix. Becky goes over the top. Becky is out. So that prediction has not lasted. Scarlett thrown over the top, but survives. Russian leg sweep there by Chelsea Green, rolls over into a flurry of strikes. 2 people are already out of this. Sensational Sherry and Becky Lynch, 2 former world champions. Oh, Tatum Paxley starting the attack here. Irish whip. Oh no, that messed up there. What a DDT to Chelsea Green. Victoria slammed down hard. Scarlett on the top rope looking to attack and does hit. Oh, what a splash by Chelsea Green. Throws Victoria over the top and Victoria is eliminated. Scarlett thrown over. Oh! Drop kick to the back of Chelsea Green's head there. Tatum Paxley. Oh, what a counter. Oh! Well, any one of these remaining women could be the next to challenge Jade Cargill for the women's title. Oh, won't counter. Chelsea Green goes over the top. Julia has been eliminated. Oh, what a drop kick. We are down to the final 3. Chelsea Green, Scarlett, and JC Jane. And is Scarlett going to be eliminated here? Oh no, apparently not. Irish whip. Oh, and a clothesline. And Chelsea Green manages to eliminate Scarlett. And now it is between JC Jane and Chelsea Green. Oh my word, Rough Rider by Chelsea Green. Oh, and a counter. Oh, what a knockout shot. JC Jane has Chelsea Green in trouble here. What a knockout blow. This could be it. Chelsea Green thrown and eliminated. And here is the new #1 contender. She will be the challenger for Jade Cargill next week on Saberduel Wrestling. There's a big win for her here. And on that note, guys, we are going to wrap up. Let me check here. I want to give a big thank you to Magnificent Logo, to Hardly Quinn, to Raza is Retro, to Mural for being here as well earlier on. And, of course, our #1 commenter tonight, it's Magnificent. So, thank you very much, everyone who was here. I am hoping I can stream a little bit sooner than next Thursday for the next wrestling one. Yeah, it was a relatively fast match. I think the entrances were longer than the match itself. But that does take the stream up to an hour and 25, so nearly an hour and a half. I will try and do the last part of Separate Ways from Resident Evil 4 at some point over the weekend, if I can. And then we will move on to Resident Evil 2, the original Resident Evil 2. So again, thank you to Magnificent, thank you to Hardly Quinn, thank you to Raza, thank you to Mural, thank you to anyone else who's checked the stream out, by the way, as well. I really appreciate it. By the way, if you haven't already, please go and consider checking out my latest video, my attempt at playing Marble Madness Mayhem, the challenge. It is not a very long video, so, you know, give it a try. I also posted just last week my retro review for Tetris on the Nintendo. Please go and give that a little watch. It's always appreciated when people check out my videos. Until next time, guys, take care and take the high ground.